Tip-off goes to Charlotte. Jordan wide open. Good on the triple.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Here's Smith. That one good for 2.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Bryant. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Pass to Smith. Halliburton outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Iverson with the ball. Now defended by Bryant. Outside for Halliburton. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
The ball goes to the away team.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Kobe. And the rejection by Embiid.
He's so agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
6 to shoot. Back to Jordan. It's another look. And it's good on the way in. Jordan's got 5 points so far.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
Here's Kobe. Takes it inside. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Charlotte calls timeout. Charlotte making a switch. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to James. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
So good at reading the defenses. James anticipating when they overcommitted.
Halliburton for 3. Hands it from downtown. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
James. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
The throw from Bryant. Offensive rebound. Here's Wembanyama. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
There's Embiid. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon solid at sensing when someone's open.
And you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama, Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles, really, since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Kobe draws the double. It's stolen by Smith. Pass to Wembanyama. Charlotte moving it around. And here's Korver. There's the triple. And another three for Charlotte.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls.
And the future's so bright for Halliburton, such a talented guard with outstanding work ethic and a real drive to improve.
Second free throw, no good. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller?
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Albuquerque shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. He's off on the first. And Albuquerque making a change here. Good on the second free throw. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. LeBron outside. Morant outside. Back to James. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And so it's Charlotte looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Here's Smith. He takes it in. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
The three from Morant. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. They'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Charlotte's shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
And he makes all 3.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
The 3 from Iverson. And James pulls it down. Charlotte leading by 14. And here's Korver from the arc. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. And Albuquerque making a change here. Albuquerque trails by 16. And stolen by James. Bryant from way outside. No good with the triple. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. Allen Iverson on the wing. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte.